Welcome everybody, hope you guys are having an awesome day and welcome to today's flight. Today we're going to do a full flight in the beautiful Pmdg 737-800, doing a full flight from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where we're currently located right now, all the way up to Anchorage, Alaska. However, a flight time of roughly 5.5 hours, going to fly as Alaska 769. So let's get cockpit and let's get flight going. Welcome to the aircraft. As you can see, we are completely cold now, so let's go and get the aircraft powered up so we can get some heat into this aircraft. So let's see. Between the cockpit, right a little bit, and welcome to the cockpit. So let's go to the captain's seat and let's go over the panel. So battery select on, ground power select the on position, IRS select to the navigation mode, and we can select you to heading and statistics mode so we can see how long we have until alignment. So yaw damper, stay as is, navigation is all normal, normal and normal. Display sources are all selected to automatic and normal, fuel pump selected off for now. DC to battery, AC to ground power, cabin utility, battery utility selected to on position. Standby power is on and generator disconnects are stowed. Ground power is on, generators are selected to the off position, APU is off, lights are all off. Emergency light selected to on position, seatbelt sign can come to on, seatbelt sign, sorry, window heat all on. Anti stay off, hydraulic pump stay off. Both packs can on, isolation valve to open, and all three bleeds on. Visual clamp today is going to flight level 320, so we can just select that immediately. Get the logo and position light on. And good on overhead panel. Select the 2D transponder to automatic mode. Squawk will be 2000 for this departure. Let's turn on the radio so we can listen to frequency. Turn up the volume on all three frequencies. Unicom. I'll just quickly get the Zeta frequency. Alright, so 2670. Unicom is armed behind that. Guard frequency can be armed at the same time, or emergency frequency to say it in the proper way. And we can just keep you as is for now. So let's go to our EFP and let's get the flight plan imported over. Go to departure chart and just quickly get the chart we're going to use. So we are going to need the Brew 2 departure. Was in the, let's see, instrument departure, and there we are. Kilo Bravo Romeo Echo Whiskey 2 departure. For airport, we're going to need the parking gate. And where is that airport chart? There we are. Taxi chart. Approach. No, need it for now. Go to our instrument departure, zoom in and keep U. Flight plan. Get on that page. Let's get the aircraft loaded up, so precise loading. Let's see if we can call GSX. Alright, so load from scene brief, so we have 20.1, so 20.2 tons of fuel on board. That's correct. Passenger numbers is going to be 130, 16 business and 140 passenger in economy, that is correct. Takeoff weight 76.7, so we are close enough there that we're going to burn roughly 150 to 100 kilograms in the taxi out alone, so that is good. Let's go to the FMC and let's get that program up. So, we are currently at Minneapolis International Airport. Let's see, what stand are we on? Charlie 1. So, C on. Get that put in. And departure. And let's request the route. So, set route. Go over to our EFB. Let's get our takeoff performance. So, we are going to depart 30 left. Get the weights imported over and weather. So we go to depart flaps 5, TO 46. Going to be a heavy departure, so no reduction in thrust. Load the route. Give it a couple of seconds to load in. Alright, route has been loaded. Let's put in our departure runway of 30 left. Activate that, go to the departure page. 30 left, and then our departure, you're going to use the FAR for transition. Go into the route. Pre-flight installation page, so departure fuel going to be 20.2. And go to the flight plan. Right, 0 fuel weight. 56.7. Reserve, I believe it was 4 tons in reserve. Request catering. Cost index of 54. Battle 320 is going to be our initial climb. Cruise wind 271 at 047. So 271 at 047. And let's see, temperature at top of climb is going to be, I'm guessing, minus 50 degrees Celsius or some sort. Minus 53, if I can hit the right button. Alright, we're good on that page. Go to N1. So, we're going to use TO and 46 degrees in thrust reduction. Alright, flaps to 5. Center of gravity at 20.4. Runway winds are from 320 at 03. Let me just quickly get the runway slope. 0.3. Let's quickly just change U. Alright, so let's go to our 152, 53, 55. And these are better, so I'm just going to take those. 156. Flight director, both on. Initial climb, flight level 320. We're going to do some step climbs during this flight. That I will fix later. 320 set, auto brake can be selected to the RTO. Altimeter is going to be 3010. 3010, and our airport elevation 842, so 850.
Left at 35,000.
And there we go. There's a little hiccup in the system. 850 is set. The yaw damper can come online and start the APU at the same time. Dolly pumps all on. We are good on that page. Our vessels are now aligned, so let's increase the range a little bit. And they're good on that page. Boarding is now complete. Let's get the aircraft ready for our pushback and eventual startup. So, fuel pumps all on. And let's see, bleeds are selected. We can go with ignition to the, let's see, this is Mineapolis, so let's take it to the left. And good on that page. Elavina will arm after we have started. So, go to the EFB and let's disconnect the ground power equipment. Do not request de-ice. Let's remove trucks at the same time. Doors. And let's see, we are going to use runway 30, and that is the runway down there, so we're going to facing northwest. And arm the doors. Ignite, select on. PAX, select off, engine number 2 starting up. We have rotation. Let's see, 25%. Let's add the fuel. Engine number 2 is not available. Let's start engine number 1. And we have rotation in the middle. Let's close the isolation valve and let's open the right pack so you can get some temperature in the cabin. Or to maintain temperature, to be precise. Alright, 25. Let's adding the fuel. Engine number 1 is now available. So let's get the aircraft ready for taxi. So generator on, isolation valve automatic, bleed automatic, APU bleed select off, ignition on engine to continuous, APU bleed can come off, that's where the APU itself can come off. And let's arm L and V nav, selecting our heading to 302 I believe it was. Yes, let's see. 293, so we got to fly out, then that's way out. Let's see. Parking, airport information. Let's see, approach, runway 30 left, and 301. Select for our departure. Our pushback truck is moving away, so let's switch you over to engine system, not engine page, but the flight plan, the systems page. So bobby pin is removed and ground equipment is cleared. So full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder left, rudder right, final check, good and free. Automatic RTO is arm, no slide to taxi, flaps 5. Let's select the climb page on the first officer side. And we are good on over the panels. Let's take the turner flights on. Probe heats to on mode. So parking brake. Can come off, thrust slightly increased. Blank out the center page. Takeoff speeds have already been vertified, so we can just remove U. Traffic, Alaska 76, 9, lining on runway 30 left. So transponder can come on. Let's see, landing lights, select on. Let's take the position light to steady, bring that on. Logo light can stay as is. So weather radar, standby data.
30 left.
Captain side, do the same on the first officer side, except we do terrain instead of weather radar. Alright, aircraft flaps is selected to the 5, auto brake is armed, lights are all selected, seatbelt sign is on, nothing else there, ignition to continuous, so thrust 40%. So, press U and let's go.
Airspeed 5.
Check.
80 knots.
Over that. pilot on. Turn the nose light off, wing light off, and logo light to pulse. Brake to off, flaps up. Let's go directly to the waypoint. LNAV can be arm and on. Right, departure looking great. Mineapolis traffic Alaska 769, clear of runway 30 left. So, 4,000 feet, nothing much more to happen, so I'll just cut the video here and do this for listening anytime. Feet. Welcome back. So let's get the aircraft configured for landing. So we're in a minute. Just passing through 12,000 feet. Aircraft is stable. So we're now inbound runway 07 right for Anchorage. Let's try the RNAV because that is the most straight-in approach we can fly. So let's go and get our aircraft configured. So we are now landing runway 07 right. Get the weight, weather, and import. So let's see, auto brake 1 should be fine for us. Flaps 30, auto brake 1, conditions are dry, winds are, yes, so no rain or nothing, so flaps 31, so 30/150. Should be good on that page. We're now descending to 8,000 feet, auto brake 1 for landing. We'll take the ignition on and let's take the landing light on, logo light to pulse, seatbelt sign can come on. Because we are now closing in, the runway is over in this area. Let's see, we are 40 miles, so I'm guessing we have about 40 miles to go until we are on the ground. We'll go get our arrival chart at the same time. So arrival. Let's see, we're now on the Whiskey Indy Tango Tango 5 are now arrival. For our approach, we're going to use the RNAV Zulu runway 07 right. Let's get our airport chart, so we have our taxiing on the ground. Table here on that page. Let's see, where are view, low visibility, parking gates. There we are. So get the ground charts pinned. So let's see. Terminal arrival. Alright, so we have to be at speed 210 knots. Since we are sleeping on most of that, but we are guessing we still have to follow that. So approach. Let's see how to use it. Let's see, we have to be at 4,000 feet at the final, and then we have to descend to 1,600 feet. Maximum 230 knots, no problem for us. Right, to 4,000 feet, speed 240 knots. Let's reduce the range on you a little bit. And there we have Anchorage in sight. Runway 33 is visible for us. Right, speed intervention, taking the speed down to 230 knots. Pre-brakes out. Beautiful Anchorage city is coming into view. Anchorage traffic, Alaska Airlines 76.9, about 30 nautical miles out, runway 07 right. Alright, closing in. Alright, selecting 1,600 feet for our final. Temperature at landing will be 22, so we can keep our anti-ice on. There is no report of icing, but we are flying through clouds, and clouds are visible moisture, so. That happens. Right, speed brakes can come down. Laps 2. Alright, speed down to 200 knots. Our approach mode, 60 nautical miles out.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter is selected correctly. I do not know why I keep warning me. So we are at 2966, which is what we are expecting to land on. Alright, 4,000 feet, starting the final turn in, 12 miles out of the runway. Right, speed 180 knots, flaps 5. Alright, the glide path has been captured. Gear down. And flaps 10. Alright, runway in sight. Thousand feet, 6 miles out, speed to 160. Landing lights full on, and everything, all the lights are selected to on position. That is ready. Flaps 25. Localizer has been captured. 5 miles out. Four miles out, speed to the final speed of 150, flaps to 30. Going on altitude is going to be 3,000 feet, I believe it is. 3,000 feet. One 1,000 feet. We have control.
Approaching 07 right.
Alright, correct runway has been confirmed. So we're a little bit low on our approach. Let's try to raise it a little bit. We'll keep ourselves. .500 feet, switching U. Anchorage traffic, Alaskan 769, landing runway 07 right. Thrust to idle. The runway, thrust reverser is deployed. Braking. Thrust reversers can be stowed. Flaps up, speed brake down.
1,500 meters remaining.
Alright, so let's turn off the...
Caution! On taxiway! On taxiway!
Completely aware about that, so let's start the
Approaching
APU.
07 left.
Anchorage traffic, Alaska 769, crossing runway 07 left. Alright, so continue down, wing light can come off, turn of right can stay as is, APU bleed online, and we take you there. Flight directors are not needed anymore. So we're going to taxi to the gate. Let's see. Going to the, I believe it is the south terminal we're going to, let's see. I believe Charlie 2 should be suitable for us. Enough request follow me because we don't need it. Off with the turn of lights. Are now on engine, sorry, APU power. And let's just see, we have Charlie 1 and then Charlie 2. Turn the nose light off. Alright, so parking brake has been selected, engine, let's leave it on you out there. So, engine 1 and 2 can come off. Fuel pumps selected to the off position, APU is already powering, anti-ice select off. And let's see, probe beat and roller power select off. Parks can stay as is, and let's see, anti-collision light select off. And transponder can come off. And let's request the gate and request the boarding. Welcome to Anchorage everybody. I hope you guys noticed right. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my channel page for more awesome videos, and if you want to binge more of my videos, there should be a playlist on screen right now. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Fly over out, have an awesome day, and goodbye.